First of all, I need to say, Nintendo nailed that direct. With a lot of game-focused directs, I feel it does drag on a bit, but this was captivating from start to finish. Now, I was not planning for there to be any character reveals, which is probably idiotic of me, but not only did they have character reveal, or more than one, they also had a surprise one at the end, which we will discuss in a bit. They also had 2 Echo announcements. Now, Chrome was a bit predictable, but Dark Samus was a pleasant surprise. I was really satisfied with those announcements. Now, having Simon Belmont and his Echo character Richard were great. I loved the way that they were introduced, and the stage 2 with Luigi being himself, being scared of ghosts and all, which was also reminding me that we need a new Luigi's Mansion for the Switch. Having another classic gaming icon is great for Smash, and I love that the stage that they used. If I'm not mistaken, that is the final boss room from Castlevania 2, I believe. Having all those Castlevania enemies too just makes me very excited to play through it. Now they covered quite a bit in this direct. Obviously from character reveals, to stages, to which, let me say, Cried Flare is back! Woohoo! One of my all-time favorites. We also get Summit, which is the Ice Climber stage, which was very popular in Brawl, and I enjoyed it. However, I do love the Ice Climber stage from Melee a lot, but I don't believe that's gonna be in this game. But I guess there's other stages like it, so that's okay, I can live with that. The stage selection is fantastic. Plus we get New Donk City with the band playing the song. We get alpha stages where you can combine 2 stages in one battle. Sakurai and his team keep finding ways to add creative ideas to the game that we really appreciate. I mean, how the hell did they get 100 stages for this game? It's unbelievable. With over 300 variations when you include the alpha stages and whatever, with a wide variety of music, this is an amazing feat which was emphasized in the direct. Literally, I don't know how they got this type of project done in the time period that they have. It's very impressive. Now my only disappointment with the stages is that they're all unlockable from the get-go. I don't know, like doing specific objectives to unlock stages for me in the past Smash games are very fun or fulfilling. It's a bit disappointing that you have them all unlocked from the get-go. Unless they do have some secret stages, so we shall see with that, but it's just a minor nitpick. And also, being able to turn off stage hazards is a welcomed option. Also, I wasn't sure if this was covered in the E3 Direct, but having a Smash gauge is a brilliant idea to change things up. Instead of leaving it to circumstance and luck of getting a Smash Ball, you have the choice of which option you prefer. Now let's go through the battle modes. Squad Strike, another brilliant idea, an elimination mode where you either do 3 vs 3 or 5 vs 5 with random characters. It seems great for a party format and can alternate people to get big groups involved. I definitely will enjoy this one. This time, tournament mode will launch with the game, hopefully. As you know with Smash Wii U, this tournament mode was also in the direct before it launched, but it didn't launch with the game. In fact, I believe it launched 9 months after? So I'm hoping tournament mode does launch this time with the game. It's a staple of the series. It's very fun to play the tournament mode, so I'm looking forward to playing through that. I am disappointed that tournament mode's maximum once again is 32. Melee had 64. I mean, there's over 64 characters. Why can't I have 64 back in the tournament? It's a minor nitpick. Another new clever idea, Smash Down. This is like Squad Strike, where you battle each character that you have unlocked, and each character that dies is gone for good for the duration of that game. And you play until you have one selection left. So it's a very interesting mode. It's good for long play sessions. It makes you experiment with new characters. I think it's another great party mode idea. The stage for training looks very intriguing too, as it can be quite helpful. Also because it is the stage that never ends, because it's gonna end right now, because I need something to talk about. Also, tailor-made classic mode for each character. Bravo, bravo. This should be fun to go through. The next section of the direct is about assist trophies, which I don't have a whole lot to comment on, but there are some interesting ones. Having that dragon from Monster Hunter, that was great, as it can be a boss and an assist trophy. It looks very OP, and it should be very fun to have it as an assist trophy and to battle it. The new Pokemon one looks interesting too, like Mimikyu, that shell that kind of acts like Bonsly, and Ditto. However, there is one assist trophy that stands out. Kapp'n. This is the best thing I have ever seen. Sakurai is a genius for this. It's literally a bus that hijacks people. I mean, look at Mario's face. Oh man, I'm going to attempt to use this assist trophy on every character and snap their faces. There is no mercy with Capman. I can't wait to use that assist trophy. Now onto the menu. I really like the layout of it. It's not clunky or clustered at all. And I like the dashboard idea, especially with that message icon. Maybe you can message via the game. Now I know everyone is going to be focused on that green blurred out button. Maybe it is a story mode like Subspace or Smash Tour Run mode. It's tough to say, but even if you don't get a story mode at launch, I still think it's possible we get it as a DLC, so I am optimistic on that front. Having a surprise character reveal at the end of the Direct should have been obvious, but I didn't expect that because I'm an idiot. But when I saw Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong, I knew it was K. Rool because Sakurai mentioned how they relied on the Smash ballots to decide the new characters for the game. But when it was DDD, I'm like, Sakurai, you're the master troll. But I still knew K. Rool was coming. I mean, if that was for Waluigi, then it would have been a troll gig and he wouldn't have been announced, which would have been hilarious. But you know, I knew K. Rool was gonna come by that point. It was a great reveal. K. Rool will be a great character to play as, and it's great that they're listening to the community. This was a fantastic Direct. I don't know if they will have another Smash Direct or just cover more Smash news in a regular Nintendo Direct, as we also still don't know of anything regarding online, the games and more menu, and also need to be showed potentially more stages and a character reveal, so who knows. Keep in mind there were 5 blank boxes in the stage menu. So who knows, right? All I know is this game has a lot of hype going for it and it's coming out in a few months. So what did you think of the Direct? Were you satisfied with it? I'm looking forward to reading your thoughts. Thank you for watching.